Swashbuckling, pirates, so think Pirates of the Caribbean, Errol Flynn, dagger riding down sails, fencing on banisters, swinging on burning curtains, that sort of stuff.
So what's Sweet Jenny?
Let me show you what Sweet Jenny is. Sweet Jenny is, so of course we have our role-playing game, and these two games are set in our world, right? So we have a swashbuckling world. This one's sort of like if you ever played Diplomacy or the Game of Thrones board game. So negotiations, you know, supplies, that sort of thing. It takes place, there was a 30 years war in the world that we did. And so that happens. So this is kind of like you can play through that. Sweet Jenny is our pirate gambling game. All right, basically we're all pirates. We are on our ship and we are bored. So what else are we going to do but swindle and cheat each other out of money? That's what we do because we're pirates. So it's basically a combination of blackjack, poker, and 3-card Monte. Okay? Are you ready to give it a shot? Let's do it. It takes about 5 minutes. Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's not very long at all. It doesn't take long to take your money. I mean, if you've ever been to Vegas, right? Okay. So the first thing that happens is, I'm going to put that at the bottom. Take this one as mine. Okay, great. So everybody has their stuff. First thing that happens is everybody antes up. 1 coin. That's what we're playing for. All right, excellent. Okay, so the idea is that you're trying to get 17 without going over. So we're gonna look. I'm gonna look at my card. I'm gonna see what it is. I'm trying to get to 17 without going over. Face values are what they are, 2 through 9. So that's worth whatever it says. We have aces, which are 1 or 11, just like in blackjack. Okay. We have
doing my final circulation.
4 face cards: kings, queens, jennies, and suitors. Okay, those are all face cards. Those are worth 10. If you have a joker in your hand and you can't get rid of it at the end of the round, then that's a bust automatically. Okay, so you have a chance to switch it and stuff like that. But you know, just know that if it's in your hand at the end of the round, it's a bust. Okay, excellent. So there are 3 phases: the haul, the buy, and the drop. Okay. You have ability, that's how we cheat each other. Okay, so this tells you what you can do during the round and what phase you can do it in. And it basically gives you an ability to mess with the other players. Mine is the rat. So during the haul or the drop phase, I can basically take a card, flip it over, show it to everybody, and flip it back.
Yeah, I gotta be the airport.
Okay? Yeah, so I'm ratting out the card, essentially. So, and I can do that either for the first or the last phase. So the first phase, we have 3 options. First phase is called the haul. So we have 3, we're gonna go around twice, okay? And we have 3 options. I'm gonna look at my card. If I want it, I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna peek at one of these to see if it's gonna help me get to 17. If I don't like my card, like say it's a crap low card, I can either replace it with one off the top of the deck, or switch it with one in the middle. What the benefit of that is that now I know what that one is. So I don't have to peek at it. So that when I'm going, like I have an advantage because I know what more of the cards are. Less of a gamble for me. So I like my card. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to peek at that one. So now I know what that one is.
I'm going to use my ability. I want to see that one too.
Excellent. So you can go ahead and do that, and then you do it once per round. So you flip it over to show that you use your power. Absolutely. Now it's your turn. Goes counterclockwise. So you can either.
I'm going to keep my card.
And then you can peek at any one of these.
Peek at this one.
Right.
Thank you.
All right. Your turn.
My turn. I'm super excited. Like I wanted to do it the first time around.
All right.
And it's just like I had to choose between.
I guess I'll pick it this one.
Shit, I need to be responsible. Again, we have to get to?
17.
I promise.
Absolutely. My second turn. All right. So I'm going to peek at this one, see if it's going to help me. All right.
If you wanted it, could you take it after you peeked at it?
What's that?
Could you immediately take it after peeking at it?
No.
Okay, you have to do that as a separate action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Your turn.
How many rounds do we get? How many?
Just
turns?
2. It's 2. This is my second. So this is your second.
Okay.
Yeah. And actually, I'm the dealer, so I get a third. And I think you have a power that you can, But that's just because I'm the dealer.
Right. Can I just, without looking at it, can I just take this one?
You could switch it.
I can switch it.
Yeah, you can switch it with this one. Or you can switch your card with the
Are we
deck.
only going to have one card?
No, at the end, because we're gonna buy in the second phase, we're gonna use our marker
to try to get one.
It's gonna determine whether we get one from the row or we get one from the top of the deck.
I'm going to peek at this one then.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand the part. Okay.
Yep, sorry.
Good.
Okay.
I have other things I need to circulate too, but I wanted to make sure there was something.
So basically, we're trying to get intelligence, essentially, and figure out, if we might want one off the top of the deck, if we're going to mess with people during the buy phase, or if there's one here that might help us. Okay, so my last one, I'm the dealer, so I get a third one. Dealer rotates every round, so the next round you would be.
Okay.
But I'm the demo person, so I get the advantage all day. So, okay, yeah, and then you can do that. Are you going to do that? Yeah. So now you can take a turn, so you can switch, you can replace, or peek, whichever your choice. All right. Excellent. Okay, so now we're in the buy phase. How this works is we're going to take our coins one at a time. We're going to put them on the card that we want. All right. Now we're buying the position because we still have the third phase, the drop, where we'll be able to do the same thing as the first round. Okay. So if someone, I won this card, and someone switched the card in the drop, I would get whatever they switched it to, and not what I thought I was buying. All right. And you have to have the most coins on a card. So for instance, if it was like this, that cancels each other out. So you would get one off, we would get one off the top of the deck instead. However, if they did that the first round, I can say, no, I really want that card. I'm going to put my second coin there when it comes around to you. All right. And if it was something like this, all right, I'd get this card because those two cancel out. So I would get that one. All right. So I'm actually going to go ahead and say I'm going to want that card. And now it's your turn to place yours on which card you would like. You can
I'll take this one.
Right.
Now I can do a whole action during the buy. So my question is, if I peek at a card, would I then be able to place my token?
So you can do that,
okay, So
and peek. That's the advantage of that position. So you could peek and then place your bet, so you know what more of the cards are. Yeah.
Clever.
There you go.
Good use of your ability.
You guys got it. You're good pirates.
Okay.
I'm probably not going to be buying the rum though.
The way that it works is
I'm feeling you're going to take my money.
I'm just trying to do math in my head.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
so. I could use two, or
No, you're placing one at a time.
okay.
Yeah, and then it will come around again. Now, another strategy you can use is, let's say you saw three of these, none of them were good, and you didn't want to take a chance on the other two, you'd rather take a chance with the deck. You could actually try to make it so that none of your coins were the most. And just mess with players, right? You would just use your coins to do that instead of actually trying to win a card. That's kind of a strategy that some can use too. Where the gambling part comes in, because you don't know.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. So right now nobody's winning this card. But I do really want this card, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place my thing there just to bolster my position. Excellent. Excellent. So now you're winning this card, she's winning this card, he's getting this card, and I'm getting that card. My third, I'm going to try to force him off the top of the deck, so I'm going to do that. Or pick another card. So now it's your last place.
Oh, it's me.
Yep. Your last one. I mean, you can either mess with somebody or bolster. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well just put them on three.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me. So
Okay, great. Okay, great. So you're going to get one off the top of the deck. All right. She's going to get this one.
To do one more swap.
Yeah, we're going to go around twice. And then you're going to get this one. And it looks like I'm getting this one. Okay, so now, there's a drop phase now. Okay? So basically it's the same as the hull. You have the same options. You can peek, switch a card, or replace it. Okay, so I'm going to look at that, and I'm going to look at, so I'm going to just remind myself of my card, and I'm going to peek at that. All right. Okay, go ahead.
instead you say, okay, I'm going to move some stuff.
Okay.
I want it to move somewhere. It's only one space.
Yes, that's the core vote. All right, my task is, this is my last move of the round. I'm actually going to peek and see what I actually got now. All right, now it's yours.
So now I can peek or swap
or straight. Yeah, and actually, you can pass at this point.
I'm going to pass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass too.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'll just take a look. Okay.
All right. Excellent. So now we're done. So now we get the card that we won. I get this one, and you take the card. Oh, you get one at the top. That's right. Here you go.
And now we reveal?
I told him you were looking for him. I told him.
He's not even here, is he?
I told him.
He's snowballing.
He hasn't been here this morning.
Now
All right.
reveal?
So now we reveal.
I got 14.
I got 9, unfortunately.
I got 17.
Oh! And Aaron busted at 20.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so she would get the pot. We would ante up again. Dealer would switch to you, and we would keep going.
This is neat.
Yeah. And then if, let's say I had 17-2, we call that a push. So then this money would stay in the middle, and then we would just ante up again.
Is this for sale right now?
Yep, $24.95. It's right over there at that next booth.
All right, how many rounds? And you play once with everyone as dealer? Once,
Yeah,
and
well,
that's a
or
full
until
game.
somebody runs out of money. Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for playing with me.